Hello.
And welcome back to
MTDD Reacts.
And I spot a cloud behind you, Jemima.
And I believe we are outside today, Tyreese.
Because we are currently in Wyoming.
We are watching the drill and drum competition as part of Camporee this year.
So, whatever drilling and drumming comes up, I hope that you enjoy.
Okay, I didn't actually catch the name of this drill team, can't lie.
Me neither.
So, that was the Golden Eagles Pathfinder Club of Teaneck, New Jersey.
I hope they can actually hear us.
I hope so. I think it's going to have to be a mic literally like right here kind of vibes, like eat the mic kind of thing.
They're keeping a nice tempo.
Yeah, they are.
Sorry, I might be speaking in like some judging language. So
Imagine. We might have to speak up a little bit here as well. So I'm liking this cross formation that we've got going on right now. And what the cymbals are doing, is that a hi-hat?
Yes, that is the new rudiment. I never knew cymbals had rudiments.
Yeah, I did. Hey. That was new to me as well. It was. Now, a little kind of inside note for our viewers is that you'll see there's a lot of other people on the parade square who are not dressed in uniform. Those are judges, FYI.
You know, if I was in the line behind them, I'd be scared, you know.
Why would you be scared?
Because they sound good.
Okay, yeah, that's nice.
By the way, these crowd noises, they aren't us.
Oh no, there's actually a crowd here, like a real one. Yes. Okay, that's some nice stick work they've got going on right there. It kind of reminds me of the shapes that the drillers make with their white gloves and with white sticks. It's giving a really nice aesthetic.
And they all look like so young, but they look so professional.
Yeah, it's true. I was actually learning cymbals today. Oh, that's some nice movement. There we go. Lean it back. To the other side,
it's nice to just appreciate and not have to like minus points.
No.
Or, you know.
We can just watch for pure enjoyment. So yeah, going back to cymbals, I was learning some of that today, and it's a whole technique to play cymbals. Yeah. Like, it seems like, it might be the easiest instrument. It's actually quite technical.
But on the side note of that, I don't think the UK Pathfinder stuff that we've seen, there's not really much emphasis on cymbals.
Yeah,
but out here, they're the ones that run the show. Forget snare, man. Forget multis.
I have seen some pretty exotic cymbal choreography. And these guys, it's a little bit more simple, but they're keeping it pretty clean. Ooh, that's nice. Come on. That's nice. A little bit of stick clicking. And that really adds to the visual appeal of the piece.
But what I would say though, from a judging perspective, lacking a bit of movement.
Yeah. Now the formation is nice, but yeah, it would be cool to have them moving around a little bit more, making a few more shapes.
Okay.
Oh, maybe did we speak too soon? Okay, guys.
You know, as soon as I said it, I knew
it was coming. It was coming. Okay. This is nice. So we've got what, 4-3, 4-3-4. Okay, this is nice. Now, I love the cymbalists are doing this flip around thing, and I learned today that not all cymbals can do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's actually different like handles on cymbals. Okay. So some enable that, others you can't do that. But they've got the flip ready cymbals.
Am I hearing Jemima say we need to invest in some cymbals?
Well, little two-step. Now, another thing I just want to appreciate is the different sizes of bases. That's something I've seen a lot more here, where you have like small, medium, large, large, large. And so it creates a really nice sound. And there was one team that performed where it was almost like they had a multi-sounding section with basses, which was so awesome.
The term is called a tonal roll.
Tonal roll, cool. We are watching the next performing team.
Vancouver?
Okay. Is it?
I don't know.
I missed the name.
Yeah, let me not trust you on that.
I'm just gonna let that slide. We're not doing a roast Jemima Ministries today. We're not doing that.
So, one thing that we noticed in America is the arm swinging.
Yeah,
It's just not there.
No. 90 degrees is not really happening in these parts. So that arm swinging that we just saw there is probably
The most?
not the most, but that's about average. Yeah, I haven't seen any 90s. Also, when they do forward march, it's a little bit different as well. Okay, now I think we need to tighten up with the steps there because it's moving so fast. It's quite tricky to stay on the correct foot.
One thing when we were speaking to Joel, who is the, I guess, coordinator for this bit, and some other people as well, they're not too sure why people always do half steps.
Half steps, yeah. So let's break that down.
Oh, you can. Oh,
You can feel it in the crowd. You can feel it.
gosh, it's okay. We make mistakes.
Yeah, it's true.
And one thing that you always teach like the drillers is to make sure if you make a mistake, don't make it so obvious, man.
Absolutely. Just crack on with the next movement. So, about this half step situation. When the command forward march is called, it should be a full pace forward march. These guys are almost running now. It should be a full pace forward march. But then you can change into half step march where, yeah, you cut the pace in half and it creates a nice effect. But what has become a pattern here with teams is that credit, that was nice. Is that teams are stepping off in forward march, but actually in half step. So then when they call half step, they're doing like quarter steps. So
oh gosh, not the halves turning into quarters, turning into eighths, turning into
16ths, man. So
just come to drumming. Oh.
So then focusing back on the drill team here. Oh, nice little
Domino
domino.
effect.
I love the love in the crowd. I love it. just hype, bringing hype.
Yeah, man.
So, yeah, it seems like the forward march is somewhat absent or missing in a sense. Their paces are very fast now. That feels even faster than...
Oh, another thing that I realised from up here as well is how intimidating the formation of a horseshoe that the judges form around the drillers and the drummers.
We kind of just migrate in. Because when we first started judging, I thought it was the protocol that everyone stands outside the parade square.
But they said, no,
come in.
Go close, see what's going on.
So then we did that. And yeah, you get these kind of horseshoes that form.
Well, I have had some people that chase me down. I'm like, oh, had to take a couple steps back.
A couple steps. I've had to do a light jog out of the way because they just start coming your way pretty quickly.
Oh no, oh don't know.
Oh, now the reason why we're going ooh is because you see that red cone there? That is the outer boundary of the parade square, and you get deductions if you leave the parade square. So you could tell they fought to stay inside, and it's really important that we manage the drill area properly so that we can maximize the space, because we shouldn't do all of our drill in just one corner, but then also make sure that we stay within bounds. So you see, they can't march off, which is unfortunate.
But that was smart to just
mark time.
Yeah, but she's going to lose marks for doing the wrong command.
Nah, it's...
Did she keep saying mark time?
No, right time.
Oh.
Right time.
Oh. Oh. That could be part of the routine, right?
I mean, we can make it so.
Okay.
That's it. They have dismissed. Left, right, left, right, left.
Another thing that I've noticed as well, it's not everyday high tension snare, you know.
And this is where I think our opinions might differ. So I appreciate that, yes, other snares are available. Personally, though, I don't think I would pick a low tension over a high tension. No, I wouldn't. I much prefer the sound of high tensions. So hearing low tension again, I'm like, okay, it's something just to readjust to.
I think I do agree with you on that. But when we were messing around earlier and we were doing the rolls on the low tension drums, oof, those were nice, man. Maybe a blended thing in the future, I don't know. But I feel like the low tension would definitely be drowned out.
The low tension would be what?
Drowned out by the high tension snares.
Yeah. I just love the crispness of high tensions, and especially those ones that have that sound when you hit them. Yeah, I love that. But these are low tensions?
I haven't even heard the snare yet, to be fair.
Oh yeah, to be fair. I think it could be low.
They want me to drop a beat right now, that's what they want. But no, I can't.
Also, yeah, you hear the whistle. So a lot of these drum calls use whistles for controlling the core.
I don't particularly like that, man.
Do you not?
I think it just, when I hear the whistle, I think that just ruins, you know, there's a part in the criteria about transitions.
Yeah.
I think it just ruins the transition. Man.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I actually don't mind it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Now, the basses are just a little bit out from each other at the moment. Their sync is coming back together.
So, say you're making a routine.
Yeah.
Where would be your front? Towards the judges or towards the crowd?
That's so difficult. Because when you have a parade square, you have to anticipate that there are people on every side, and for some of the performances there actually have been. For me personally, I like the idea of having multiple fronts, such that there is something that can catch the attention of anybody on every side. So like I wouldn't do all of my big maneuvers just like facing the judges, for example, because you want the crowd to feel like that. So in a parade square, I think having stuff that looks nice on all four sides just adds to the overall appeal, and then that way, for us where we're set, for example, if I've got action happening directly towards us and to the left and to the right, when they do stuff going the other way, I still feel like I've caught 75% of what's happened relatively face on, if that makes sense. Yeah. How about you? What do you think?
I think it would just have to be incorporated in the routine for everyone to get a bit of action.
Yeah. So yeah, I love that artwork of the symbolists. It's nice, really nice. And especially when they're doing routines on a warm, relatively bright day like today, it's great because you get this nice reflection off the symbols, and it's just a nice little glow in the air. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I like this idea that basses also get to do some rim work. Yeah. It's not every time snares just with rim work. Basses need their time to shine too. Fun fact, drill and drum teams generally don't wear sashes when they perform.
I thought that was just a UK thing, but it's out here as well.
Say that again.
I thought that was a UK thing. Like NEC don't wear their sashes.
Don't they?
Drumming, no.
Oh, drill teams as well though.
Drill team does.
Drill teams don't wear sashes here. Yeah.
So my point still stands.
Yeah, with drumming, but with drill teams like ours do.
Oh, you're talking about drill teams here?
Yeah, here they don't wear them.
Okay.
Back home they do.
Oh, okay, yeah. Drill side, yeah.
Yeah. My bad. Drill and drum teams.
But I'm sure on the uniform inspection, because obviously you have the chance to do some uniform inspections.
Yeah.
Does it matter? Does it have to be Pathfinder uniform, or is it uniformity between the whole team?
Okay, so it is probably both, to answer your question. So it does need to be Pathfinder uniform, and there are certain aspects of the Pathfinder uniform that need to be on point.
Okay.
There are certain things that are not required. So, for example, this team has opted to wear scarves, but instead of wearing a scarf, you can choose to wear an ascot, but you don't wear both, so it's either one or the other.
An ascot is?
It's like one of these kind of inner neckerchiefs.
Oh, okay.
We saw a team wearing, I think, red ones, another team wearing blue ones. It goes inside their shirts, creating kind of this triangle shape. Then we've already mentioned that sashes are not required. And then a key thing is that uniformity. So, for example, if there is a particular, let's say, beret color, if that team has chosen a particular color, it's important that everybody goes for that same color. Now, in a traditional Pathfinder uniform, it's black like this team is wearing, but as we saw another team, they're wearing burgundy. I've seen another team who are all wearing like caps. As long as everyone's wearing the same thing for these kind of less essential items, or the more flexible items, then yeah, that'll be credited.
I think as a driller or a drummer, it's important to have your Class A uniform and then your drilling and drumming uniform.
Yeah.
Whether that be a different beret or a different uniform totally.
Yeah. And hypothetically, they could be exactly the same, but I think there is something that adds a little, I don't know, what is the way to describe this?
Pizzazz?
Yeah! Just a little bit of flair when you've got...
A little bit of spice.
Yeah.
Insert meme here, come on guys.
That's it, just add that seasoning with that uniform. It does make a difference. A lot of teams like to wear sunglasses. It's quite a look. We saw other teams actually who were wearing...
It's not just a look as well, it's practical. We're out here in sunny
No,
Wyoming.
it's actually true. I mean, the viewers can probably see I'm slightly squinting out here. There was a drum team who had those leg things on that cover your shoes. What are they called?
I don't even know.
But kind of like the leg covers. Yeah, we've seen quite some stuff.
The cowboy boots. I'm joking.
Not quite. Yeah.
Let's go, team. Let's go. I forgot their name. Cool.